food, it's still wet. It then runs through a dryer, as you know. Runs through a dryer. But it depends on what raw material you put in here and what you get out.
But that one had too much.
We have to make sure that the product you put in here meets the specifications of what the USDA or FDA are requesting. So, it's a very good system that you can put all your solids in here, add the nutrients, and you put it through a ribbon blender, and this sits on the base of a ribbon blender, and the product just drops straight into that machine and straight out the other side. So you've got instant money, like you can sell this instantly. Maybe cattle feed, chicken feed, it doesn't really matter. But your ingredients and nutrient levels have to meet the standards, and they do. So I've got some of those standards inside on the table. So that's about all, but I'd like to run through with you the system, how it works, why it works. Okay, it's this side here we can put in the gas or wood chips, sawdust, whatever you like. You go in here and there'll be a pressure tank here. We had no steam available then right out here, so it's a waste of time getting a pressure tank. We put in a pressure tank, we put in acid, we bring the pH right down. And we hold a certain pressures and for around about half an hour, and that converts it into timber into sugars. You get an 85 to 15% conversion rate. The 15% solids, after they've had pH adjustment, will be transferred over to the ribbon blender and added with nutrients and gone through to make pellets. The rest is all liquid. As from then on, it's liquid. So you'll go through your system, you had your pH adjustment, holding for enzymes or bacteria, depends on whatever you're producing, into the cook tank to raise temperatures, across to the saccharification tank. In this tank here, we add alpha amylase if you have starch to be converted. If there's no starch to be converted, we'll add glucagon. We'll go over there because the product does have to be glucagon before it will produce your ethanol. With starches, we'll add alpha amylase, and then you'll have to add glucosons as well to convert it from a dextrose into a glucose. You come out of that saccharification tank, you also have heat adjustment. You have a heat exchanger inside here. You'll bring the temperature from 90 degrees down to about 50 degrees Celsius in that tank over there, and then bring it down again to 30 degrees with another heat exchanger, because yeast will not grow above 37 or 36 degrees. It dies off. If it goes below 28 degrees, it slows right down to a point where it doesn't work. So you have to maintain a really good, strong yeast. Providing you do that, you'll have no problem with fermentation. Cellulose, if you add bacteria here and enzyme activity, you don't need to ferment. It will convert here. Within an hour, you'll have your wood and ethanol in here. With your fermentation, you follow all the pipes. The white pipes indicate carbon dioxide at the top. Carbon dioxide will be